Welcome to TOEFL Strategies, 3rd edition. On these audio CDs, you will hear the tape script for the listening comprehension exercises in Chapter 4, and for Parts A, B, and C of Section 1, Listening Comprehension, of Practice TOEFL Tests 1 through 8. A. Tape script for Chapter 4, Listening Comprehension, Exercise 1. Idioms and 2 or 3 word verbs. Part A. Question number 1.
How is Brian's mother doing?
Brian hasn't heard from his mother since last month.
What does the man mean? Question number 2.
What did Professor White think about the study?
She pointed out the data's shortcomings that more or less affected the analysis of results.
What can be said about Professor White? Question number 3.
In November, I'll need to find time to write the final exam.
Because we'll be busy at the end of term, the final exam questions can be written ahead of time.
What does the man mean? Question number 4.
Our product release date has been delayed again.
Could you let me know if you change your mind about taking time off next week?
What does the woman mean? Question number 5.
Did Anne finish her wedding preparations?
After the florist dropped off the samples of flower arrangements, Anne spent the whole day picking out the prettiest ones.
What does the man say happened? Question number 6.
William was late for the meeting.
It's no wonder. He had to walk for 5 blocks after he got off the bus at the wrong stop.
What does the woman say about William? Question number 7.
How were Jane's grades?
She dropped out of school before the grades were even posted.
What does the man say about Jane? Question number 8.
So Ellen finally got a new car?
She uses it every other day when she needs to go over to North Campus.
What does the woman mean? Question number 9.
Can I talk to my agent about my house insurance policy?
Mr. Winters is about to leave for lunch and will not be able to check into your coverage until he comes back.
What does the man mean? Question number 10.
How did Robert do on the writing test?
He left out part of the first sentence and didn't put a period after the second.
What can be said about Robert? Question number 11.
Last month I took on extra work and still couldn't save anything.
You could cut down on movies and the fancy dinners you like so much.
What does the woman think the man should do? Question number 12.
I think it's about time the textbook in this class was replaced.
Why don't you bring it up at the meeting tomorrow?
What does the man mean? Question number 13.
Yesterday, Bob ran into Sarah at the grocery store by the elementary school.
What was she doing there if she lives on Main Street?
Where was Sarah yesterday? Question number 14.
You can come to Kansas with us. We are taking off next Friday, and we are going to drive through Illinois and Missouri.
It sounds like an interesting idea, but actually I was thinking of going to the ocean.
What will the man probably do? Question number 15.
The Morrison Company turned down my application for their new position in the accounting department. I don't know how I can do without a job.
Well, don't take it so hard. Something else will turn up.
What does the woman mean? Question number 16.
It's remarkable how quickly you finished paving the driveway. I'm impressed. It looks professionally done.
I had my brothers do some of it.
What does the man mean? Question number 17.
How about a nice stroll by the river? We can look at the sunset, watch the water flow by, and listen to the birds sing.
To be honest, I'm not up to it. I feel a little out of sorts.
What does the woman mean? Question number 18.
I wish Jack wouldn't mumble. Half of the time I can't even make out what he is saying.
What he says is so unimportant that it wouldn't make any difference even if you did.
What can be said of Jack? Question number 19.
I hear Chuck is not very well off, even though he works day and night to make a living.
Well, he has his mother and 2 younger sisters to look after.
What does the man mean? Question number 20.
It doesn't make sense for you to take the children to the dentist, go to the library, and then return downtown to pick them up.
Of course, you could stop by the library on your way home and check the book out for me.
What is the woman suggesting? Part B. Questions 21 through 28 refer to the following dialogue.
Hello, Harry. I thought it was you in the periodical section. I haven't seen you in ages.
Hello, Sue. The reason I haven't been around is that I've barely had the time to keep up with all the things I have to do. I've been helping my brother remodel his house, and meanwhile my sister has arrived from San Diego. Well, you know how it is. We've been talking non-stop since she got here, and on top of it all, my mother's been under the weather, and I've also been visiting her quite a bit.
It's a shame you've been so busy.
Well, how about you? What are you up to?
Actually, an old friend I used to know in high school has talked me into going back to college this fall.
I can't believe it. Good for you. I'm glad you finally made up your mind to do it.
To tell the truth, I don't have much confidence. It's been 5 years since I had to worry about homework. I'm here looking for a book so I can bone up on math before classes start.
I've got some old college texts that might help. You're welcome to them. Just come over any time. I'm positive you'll be in good shape before you know it.
Thank you very much. I'll drop by sometime tomorrow, if it's okay.
No problem. Well, I have to get going. See you then.
Question number 21. Where is this conversation taking place? Question number 22. What can be said about the man's brother? Question number 23. What did the man say about his mother? Question number 24. How long has it been since the woman went to school? Question number 25. What does the woman plan to do? Question number 26. What does the man mean when he says, "I can't believe it"? Question number 27. When is the woman going to review math? Question number 28. What does the man say to reassure the woman?